Good morning. Today we will be talking about Mars ingress in Gemini. See, Mars ingressed in Taurus on the 10th of August, and it is going to overstay in Taurus for 215 days, and during its transit in Taurus it will go in Gemini on the 16th of October, probably at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it will become retrograde on the 30th of October and fall back in Taurus again as a retrograde and a foreign planet on the 13th of November. Now, this transit of Mars is most crucial, and every 2 years, 2 months it happens like that. And it is said that when Mars is retrograde and closest to Earth, it is time for bloodshed on Earth. So that is why, and unfortunately, Mars will aspect when it goes on the 16th in the sign Gemini, it will give an 8th aspect on Saturn. And Saturn will be retrograde. Saturn is already retrograde. It is going to become stationary on the 23rd of October to 28th of October. So this time will be most crucial for the complete world. Looking into the circumstances, the time is most crucial. These two heavy malefics connected to each other in 6-8 axis with each other, it will be most crucial. I have already mentioned. So let me tell you which are the parameters and what will be the effect of the same. I have written an article, Red Planet Mars Ingresses in Gemini on 16th October 2022. Aspects Saturn by 8th strong aspect may trigger global events. The events have already been described in my web page, but let me elaborate it again. Brawl between nations taking an ugly shape. The Ukraine-Russia conflict may become most ugly. The tension between US and Russia may also turn ugly. The Mars and Saturn both will be in earthy signs, and the eclipse in the fiery signs Aries and Libra Aries sign. There will be earthquakes of dimension, volcanic eruptions, typhoons, earthquakes, and trouble from rains and water. I had predicted this, that after 24th of September, since there is Veda between Mars and Saturn and Jupiter is in totally watery sign and afflicted by Saturn, there will be trouble from waters. You know, Pisces sign is a totally watery sign, and the complete world will be troubled by water, especially the coastal areas. I had specifically mentioned that Mexico, Indonesia, Australia, India, China, Japan, all will be influenced adversely, and see what is happening in Mexico. My predictions are spot on. I have even mentioned the dates that from 16th, Mars is a planet of triggering the events, and Mars is just about to enter into Gemini, and before that, even 1 or 2 days before that, it plays its trick. Head of the nations may suffer the most, especially Joe Biden, Liz Truss, multimillionaire Gautam Adani, and so many others. Riots, blasts, terrorism, shortage of food, global recession, somewhat like October 1929. I have compared in my previous article, I have compared the eclipse, solar eclipse of the 25th October 2022 with 16th October, 28th October, with 1st November 1929, and even before the eclipses, the events are triggered. And we had on the 28th of October 1929 the Black Monday, and we had the Great Recession. It is not exactly parallel, but it is something like that. And then if you compare it, the planetary positions are absolutely parallel at the time of April 2020, when we had the COVID-19 and we had a crash in the stock market, and then also parallel to .com bubble bust in 2000, and also like the 1992 Harshad Mehta scam. Saturn has completed its 30-year cycle from that, and absolutely all these parameters are pointing out that there could be a global recession, one. Two, there could be a warlike situation because the planetary positions are parallel after 92 years as far as the global economy is concerned, and as far as the war is concerned. From 1st September 1939, we have somewhat planetary positions parallel. The heavy malefics in the cardinal signs, the nodes Rahu and Ketu in Aries and Libra, and Saturn in Capricorn. And at that time of the World War II, all these planets were in cardinal signs Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. But the grace is that for nuclear wars, because there was a nuclear war in WW2, and at the time of Cuban missiles, on the 16th October 1962, again the planets Saturn and Mars were with nodes. They were conjunct with nodes, but the grace now is that they are not conjunct with nodes. But definitely Saturn is aspecting Ketu, and it shall be stationary for 5 days from 23rd of October to 28th of October is most crucial for mild use of nukes. It cannot be ruled out, although till the conjunction is there, strong planetary positions are not for nukes, but definitely the planetary positions are suggesting and indicating that the brawl between Ukraine and Russia would take most ugly turn, and with Russia and US relations would also turn ugly, and together with Europe. So all these countries are going to suffer a lot. It's a bumpy ride for the complete globe as far as energy is concerned, as far as oil is concerned. So friends, and then virus and diseases could also spread. We have already seen that the new virus in China has spread out, and the China dasha of Mercury Ketu is in operation. Ketu is Karka for disease. And whenever it has been seen that when Mercury Ketu dasha was there, then there was coronavirus. Now there is Mercury Ketu. Again, a virus is spreading out from China. This could trouble the rest part of the world also. Real estate suffering across the globe. Bloodshed on earth. Have a look at the Veda between Mars and Saturn, which is most crucial parameter in the globe for adverse situations, especially relating to wars, stock markets, and whatever parameters and events I've just enumerated up just now. Then you see the Rashi and Sanghata Chakra. On the 16th, there is already a Nakshatra Sanghata Chakra Veda taking place between Mars and Saturn from the 24th of September. Now from 16th of October, there is Veda between Mars and Saturn also in Rashi Sanghata Chakra. So the situation will become more critical, and then Mars will aspect Saturn also by 8th aspect. So all this is getting added. It is just like, the things getting more and more, getting bad, getting worse from bad. So this is all, friends, I just wanted to share. And then I had already predicted in my previous article, I mentioned about 17 articles which I have written on Mars and Saturn transit, and I had also predicted specifically that Mexico will suffer the most, maybe for earthquake, then floods, and even we could have something similar to Bhuj and Latur earthquake in India. Maybe the intensity is not very high like 8, but definitely like 7 we can definitely expect, like 7, 6.5 and 7 around the Himalayan terrain, and what all has been predicted by me on my website. So this is all, friends. Just wanted to share that from 16th of October, Mars will be in Taurus sign till 13th of November. So this period and the eclipses will add fuel to the fire. The eclipses are taking place in the cardinal signs, in the nakshatra of Swati and Bharini, and these eclipses, if they fall on the natal Mars of a politician, of a head of the country, or a celebrity, then it could prove most crucial. It could be a bolt from the blue, fall from status, health troubles, security troubles. Because I've already discussed that at the time of eclipse falling on Mahatma Gandhi's natal Mars in Libra, he was assassinated. And there are so many other cases, Abraham Lincoln, and so many other cases. I don't remember right now, but I've mentioned about 6-7 cases have already happened. And then now the eclipse is also falling on natal Mars of Lee Strauss and the billionaire, multi-billionaire Gautam Adani. And he is bound to suffer as far as his total assets are concerned. The value of the assets in the stock market, his shares are bound to take a beating. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to share that the times, I already said in my previous videos that time has started now, but the time, the most crucial time will start from the 16th of October. That means just 2 days after 2 days from now. This is most critical, and Mars is a planet of activation. It is just to switch on, just like switching on the lights. Mars triggers the events. So the moment it goes in Gemini on the 16th, it may trigger big war between Ukraine and Russia, especially after 16th or between 23rd and 28th of October. And then the eclipses would add fuel to the fire. I've already discussed in my articles that neither the dasha for Putin or nor the dasha for Zelensky is good. Zelensky is running the Marak dasha of Jupiter moon, and Putin is running the dasha of Chindra dasha of Saturn Jupiter, and after that Mercury dasha will start, which is in Mrityu Bhag. So he is also in deep trouble, but in frustration he can do anything, and just to keep up his image he will try his level best, and he will not leave any stone unturned to see that he succeeds over Ukraine. So this is all, friends. Just wanted to share. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a good day. Bye bye.